started the timer.
Okay.
Alrighty, so we can prepare for the meeting. I don't know if you looked through the textbook pages, but there's like a lot of vocab and stuff on them.
Yeah, I looked through them. It was a lot of pages. There's like 2 pages of the vocabulary. I read through it a little bit. I'm not too 100% sure on everything,
Okay.
especially because there was a whole bunch of pages that were listed.
Right?
So
Okay.
that was interesting.
So I gotta turn my do not disturb off. Yeah, I put all the vocab and everything into like a document if you want me to like, send that to you or anything.
Yeah, that's fine. You can send it to me so we can look over the vocab before we start.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Interesting.
Yeah, let me send it to your email.
Gotcha.
Let's see, what's your email?
Kianna.Patterson 98@gmail.com.
Okay, perfect.
Check that.
All right, so yeah, this has a bunch of pages. I know it can kind of get confusing in VHL because it's just like, I feel like I'm not great with ebooks. I don't know.
Yeah, and that's what I have. So like when I was going through the pages that it said to prepare for, I was like, the ebook is not put together. So like pages are like, you're able to just move the pages around. I was like, now I gotta go put it all back together, and my pages are probably gonna be all over the place. But
same.
it feels like it's like 10 to 15 different pages of vocabulary and just, stuff we're supposed to know and work on. But I honestly don't know everything.
Right. So. No, it's hard to like memorize everything, especially over the internet, kind of. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Especially because they want us to, in the assignment description, it says to talk in the present and the preterite. Yeah. Sometimes talking in the preterite is very hard. It's harder to talk in the preterite than it is the present, I feel like.
Exactly. 100%. I know that gets so confusing.
Yeah, just remember trying to conjugate everything and making sure you're saying the right thing.
I know. It's so hard.
Makes me feel slow. I don't like it.
I know, I don't either. I know, and then we got a test on Sunday too.
We have a test on Sunday. Yes, we do. Yeah. I was looking at it because the test that we've had the past couple weeks were just writing tests, and I feel like this one it says it's only 7 questions, so I'm just confused if it's like
7.
I think it's 7. I think it's 7.
I'm curious.
Something 7 questions, and then you have to
oh, you're right, 7 questions. Wow.
Yeah, so it's 7 questions, and I was like, we're supposed to know. I was like, we don't know what's on it, so I'm just nervous. Like, I feel like I'll be okay, but knowing that it's only 7 questions and it's worth 50 points.
I know. It must be all writing then, because I wasn't sure if it was going to be like asking us, because in VHL how we have to watch those like videos and everything. I wasn't sure if it was going to be like that was going to be included in everything or if it's just writing. So
I feel like it's not going to be, I don't know. I don't feel like it's going to be writing. I feel like it's going to be more so like those long questions, like and type the answer or try to get at least near a correct sentence right, and how to conjugate everything. And I'm just like, ooh, I feel more pressured because like behind and it's worth 50 points. So I'm just like, I don't know. I'm a little nervous though.
No, me too. Yeah, because it's so new. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah. But they said we have like two more role plays that we have to do.
Oh, okay.
because we have another one.
Sorry, you cut out for a
What'd
second.
you say?
Oh, well, you can go ahead. I was just gonna say I asked him about it, like the professor, and he said that it's to prepare us for our oral final. So I don't know if that's just
Yeah.
him one-on-one or if it's with like a group of people.
From what I was told, or even if from what I read, I think our oral final is going to be like the role play. So it's going to be like the same thing, and I feel like we still have to record and send it to him, and he goes based off that. Because I feel like they know it's a lot of pressure for us to like have to talk to like the professor.
Yeah,
So.
it is.
And it's harder to talk to the professor because you know the professor knows what they're talking about and they know like
Yeah,
whether or not you're doing. So you're just like, oh my gosh, just stuck.
exactly. They're like on
Because
a
when we have our virtual
whiteboard.
meetings, yeah, when we have our virtual meetings, I'm just like, oh,
I know,
pressure,
it's
the
so
pressure.
stressful, right?
Yes, I
Exactly.
always feel I'm like the pressure is it's a lot of pressure when we do our virtual meetings, and I'm just like, oh, he's sitting there just watching us, and I'm just like, oh my god.
I know. I feel so stupid when I talk sometimes because, like, I remember the last one. He asked me if I enjoyed chess, and I said I liked playing soccer. I was like trying so hard not to laugh after. I was like, I am an idiot.
I was sitting there so confused. I was just like, oh, I was like, it's my turn.
And
I'm
sometimes
like,
you can't hear him, like the audio cuts out or something, and then you're like, see.
yeah. And that's why I'm like, and then when I get asked a question, I'm just trying to make sure I have to look at the question to see
Yeah,
because sometimes I'm just like, oh, that's what they said. And then I have to process it. I'm like, oh, okay. Now I know what they said.
exactly. Are you better at kind of like reading it than saying it? Because that's how I
I'm
am.
better, yeah. I'm better at reading it. I can understand it when I'm reading it, but when somebody is speaking to me, I really like I just blank out and I'm just like, I don't know what you
Like,
said.
yeah,
And
exactly.
that's why I'll sit there and I'll like wait. I'm just like, so I'm sitting there trying to process what you said.
Yeah.
It's not that like I don't know what you said. I'm trying to process it to put it in terms to where I know what you said. Because if you wrote it down, I'll be able to tell you like I could piece it together quicker than you telling me it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my only thing with the speaking, like is having to get comfortable hearing people speak it to me and me being able to understand it.
Exactly.
That's the thing.
We'll talk slow today. So that we were both
Mhm.
kind of like we can grasp it a little better. Cause like,
Hopefully.
yeah, I think we'll be fine. I was thinking for like today's assignment, we are kind of like both like students at the high school because I know one's like a host. So like I feel like a host is still like the same grade, same like student.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? I don't know.
Yeah. So we
Um,
can go back and forth.
yeah, essentially. And then like we can I feel like high school's so like drama-y, so we can try and like talk about like other people. I think that's what the requirement was. Let me look at it again. It was like,
It said talk about people, places.
yeah. And wasn't it, let's see. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, past memories too. So that'll be easy too.
Okay.
Yeah. So I put on a timer just so everything's kind of like smooth because I know we have to like prepare for 10 minutes. So 1
Okay.
minute.
Where are we at in time?
We were at 9 minutes and 10 seconds. So
Not
I
bad.
feel like I can start it out when we start, and then yeah, we'll just talk about we'll ask questions, comment on people, blah blah blah.
Okay, that's good. Cool. We can do, and it has to. So we have to do for 4 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Minimum of 4 minutes.
Right. So I think we got this in the bag.
Yeah.
I was so nervous. I thought we were gonna have to have like everybody and the teacher. I was like, oh
I
Lord.
know that would be so much pressure. No, boy. I would forget everything. I'd just get too anxious, and then I'd be like, can't tell
Yeah.
you.
Compared to everybody else, I feel like they know like how to speak Spanish better than I do, and I just be like, oh, I don't have an answer.
Exactly. Okay, so let me about at 10 minutes here. Okay. Start here. Okay. All right, numbers. Okay, I'm gonna start a timer
All
for
right.
the role play. Okay. Hola, Kiana. Estoy feliz de poder llegar a esta reunión. Um, hay mucha gente aquí como Ashley, Tanner, Savannah y Lucas. De todos modos, ¿cómo estás?
Estoy bien. Tengo un nuevo trabajo en marketing y estoy emocionado. ¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien. Trabajo como psicología clínico y quiero trabajar en la universidad.
Genial. Me pregunto qué están haciendo todos aquí para.
Ah, tengo curiosidad. Um, sé que Ashley está casada. Um, recuerdo cuando teníamos helado y hablábamos.
um, Pasamos unos momentos divertidos en la escuela secundaria. ¿Sabías que Tanner y su esposa están divorciados?
Mm, sí, muy triste. Um, espero que esté bien. Ah, ¿recuerdas cuando teníamos un grupo musical y ahorramos dinero para la universidad con propinas?
Si hicimos mucho, los usé para comprar comida en la cafetería. Um, ¿Te gustó la universidad?
Sí, me encantó la universidad. Um, fue muy divertido y ah, hice muchos amigos. ¿Y tú?
Sí, me gustó. Fui mucho trabajo, pero me divertí.
Um, sí, la universidad es mucho trabajo. Um, ah, ¿te mantienes en contacto con Lucas?
Um, si ese chico es listo, empiezo su propia negocia.
Um, sí, sí. Así que empezó un cine. Um, tendremos que conseguir entradas para la función.
Si sabes que Savannah sigue saliendo con Henry.
Mm, sí, um, llevo insistiendo en lo mismo desde el principio. Savannah debería estar con Mark, no con Henry.
Um, Acuerdo hace años que viene diciendo cuánto le gusta Savannah.
Espero que esté bien. De todos muchos, ¿cuál es tu pasatiempo favorita?
Me gusta dar un paseo, salir a como con amigos y jugar videojuegos. ¿Y tú?
Mm, Me gusta ver la televisión, leer y ah, reunirme con amigos. Sí.
Qué bien, me alegro de verte.
Igualmente, adiós.
Adiós. We make